had Price Middle School joined us for a program on forest ecology. They came here through a wonderful grant program that we have that's funded by the Convita Foundation, and that's our Convita Life Science program. It's available to any Atlanta Public Schools school. They come here, the admission is free, we also reimburse for the transportation. Part of the program is also available where we come to you. So at the Nature Center we have 127 acres, we're a private nonprofit. Here at the Nature Center we have many live animals. We have a wildlife rehabilitation center where we take care of raptors and reptiles that are native here to Georgia.
What we have in here are some plants and animals that live in our watershed, either in the river, in the water, on the shores of the water, or in those forests that are right by the water. The animals in here have been injured in some way. They can't live by themselves anymore.
Today we had the opportunity to visit Chattahoochee Nature Center. It's been a phenomenal experience for our students. They had the opportunity to take what we've been learning in class and have a chance to focus it in their worlds off the page. So the kids had the opportunity to look at our local ecosystem, look at some of the things that are taking place in terms of the human impact with regard to deforestation, ecological succession. And now what we're going to be doing is we're going to go back to the school and we're going to take the opportunity to look at ways that we can counteract some of the issues that are going on in our local ecosystem. So connecting all of the GPS standards that we have for our students and giving them an opportunity to create service learning projects so that we can make sure that the community that we have in our ecosystem is prepared for the next generation.
Guys, we're going to have to tell the other group they're going to be jealous they didn't get to see the baby snapping.
It's a baby snapping turtle. Probably came from the pond right behind us.
It's camera shy.
You think so?
Look at that count. Because it stopped moving for a second.
Get a little faster. I'll tell you that this is not a venomous snake. Did you hear the word I used?
Venomous.
Venomous. Do you know there's no such thing as a poisonous snake? Poison is like a plant, like poison ivy. If you touch it, that's when you get sick and itchy, right? If I pretended like this was a venomous snake and I touched it, that's not what's going to hurt me. What hurts me? When they bite you, and that chemical, that venom goes inside of your body. So there's a lot of things that are venomous, sometimes we call poisonous, like when you get stung by a bee, that's a chemical going inside your body. That's a kind of venom. You want to feel? No?
It's so slippery.
Yeah.
They like one.
Come behind you.
Be brave, Jasmine. Like this. Yeah. I want to go again.
You want to feel?
Be brave, other Jasmine. Other Jasmine. My grandma.
Here today at the Chattahoochee Nature Center, I learned deeply about our insects, plants, and how they all work together in our nature. my overall thoughts about it is like, it's good that we get to know like deeply about what our insects and plants can do and how they work together. Like, it's really educational and it's like a great thing to learn. And I had fun learning everything with my friends today. I really did. My experience here is very, very good and helpful to the classroom, and it makes you think twice about things you do outside the world. And you have to learn. You learn how to help the environment and the animals that you affect when you litter. They build new roads. And one of my favorite parts was when we were walking back, we got to see a line of turtles on this one stem, and they all just dived in the water one by one. And it just really the turtles reminded me of us, how we follow our mom and grow up with our mom and dad, and then we go on by ourselves.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't, because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's one every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
Tonight we're having our annual Mathoween Festival. Mathoween is a night where for our PTA meeting we get to share a little bit about the math standards. This year it's really exciting because we just moved to Common Core, so we can share a little bit about Common Core information, what's different, what should you be able to expect your children to do. And then afterwards the kids get to come out here, a lot of them come dressed up, and then they do different fun math related activities that are standards-based.
Close to 10 and 10 rows without going over. So think about.
I loved it. It was interesting. I think it's a wonderful thing for kids, so you can bond with your kids, learn with your kids, and just have fun with your kids.
It's fun. It makes learning fun. It's a time for them to come out that's outside of their normal learning environment, and they get to interact with other teachers as well, which is always fun for the students.
Mathoween takes place in October, and Halloween is in October. We know that kids love candy and kids love to wear costumes, so why not combine what kids like, which is costumes and candy, with math.
It's kind of like Halloween, but like a little bit of math. So like it's kind of like if you want candy, you have to answer math questions and like play games.
When we all come out, sometimes some people dress in their costumes and come out and we have a good time.
Today I'm dressed up as a Broadway dancer.
Tonight I'm dressed up as a battery. Tonight I'm dressed up as a butterfly. Tonight I'm dressed up as Tinkerbell. I am Michelle Howard. I am dressed as a white chick. Tonight I'm dressed up as a bumblebee. Ooh.
Overall purpose of Mathaween is to get our parents out to our school, get them to meet our teachers, get them to understand our curriculum, and get them to have passion and love for math like I do.
One, I hope that they can take away some great ideas for ways that they can see that math is at home and ways they can keep on reinforcing math there, but also just to know what's going on in the classroom and be excited and ask their kids, and well, is my child where they're supposed to be, and just have a better way of measuring where their children are and should be.
I just like the adding and multiplying and dividing. I just like counting.
They get to multiply and divide and subtract and add. I get to do math, and math is my favorite subject.
Well, Common Core is something that the state of Georgia adopted this year. Common Core is building the foundation starting in the lower grade, so when they are in the high school or when they are in 8th grade, they can understand the concept of math and be prepared for college.
I would definitely say that it's more cognitively guided, where the students are a lot more, the learning is a lot more student focused as far as, okay, this is based on what I know from before, and it builds from one grade level to the next.
6 stations from kindergarten all the way to 5th grade. 5th grade had a technology station where they were actually playing math activities online. The teachers gave them a website that they can go home and practice those same activities at home. We even had a kindergarten station where kids were just learning the basics of number 6, learning how to count, understanding what numbers are, how to represent numbers. 3rd grade had a math bingo. 2nd grade had like a kind of like a grab bag, goodie bag full of math activities and prizes. 1st grade, they had the Madam Math.
You want to do a bit of math? This is my magical Alakazoo, Alakazam, give me a new number, magic hand.
All the kids are excited. They now walk around because I had to wear this costume, the math gladiator, you know. When I walk around, all the kids are, hey, that's the math gladiator. So they're a little excited about math. Mathaween was a success. The fact that the parents did come out and support our school, I feel like next year will be even bigger.
We love math.
Jack Frost, you do have beautiful teeth.
My what?
Are they really as white as they say? Yes. Oh, they really do sparkle like freshly fallen snow. This is an excellent example of what teeth should look like. Check out the iridescence of that incisor, the beauty of that bicuspid, the magnificence of those molars. And the best way to achieve such terrific teeth is brushing. 2 minutes, twice a day. Not 30 seconds, not a minute 45. 2 minutes. That's all it takes. They're beautiful.
And I don't have it on now, so don't listen for any buzzes. You can move 1 square at a time. You can't do that. But you can move 1 square. You can go forward, diagonal, backwards, whatever. But 1 square at a time.
I am here just talking with the students and being a motivation to the students of Price, because I have a true passion for this school and this neighborhood and the students who are here. When I was in school, we had quite a few of our teachers who were motivational to us and who helped us to realize that anything that we wanted to do, we could achieve. My high school principal was very supportive, allowed us to do various activities and participate in leadership type of activities. And also, my high school counselor was motivational in that she actually went to Clark and motivated me to go there. My mom went to Clark, so it was always understood that college was the next step. And I want the students here to understand that that there's a level of expectation for them, and that they should not let anyone tell them what they can or they cannot do. And when I come back to volunteer with the Price Middle School students, I let them know that I walked up the same hill that they're walking up every day to come to school, and that they too can go off and do great things, and that there's an expectation that they can do those things.
What I like about the IBM Excite program that it's special and unique. What I get from it is I learn ways to work in a team. What I plan to be when I grow up is a forensic scientist. This program helps me by it works with technology, and I'll be working with a lot of technology when I become a forensic scientist.
What I like about the IBM Excitement program is that it teaches us how to build teamwork, and we have a lot of fun while we're doing it.
What I like about IBM is that its experience is like no other, and it's so shocking to learn about technology and everything. And it has taught me patience, teamwork. Well, we did teamwork when we were working on the puzzle, and you had to make it into a cube. And it also kind of tied in with patience too, because like not every move you made was right, so you had to keep trying over again and just listen to everybody's opinion and thoughts and ideas.
Well, I'm motivated because I think it's important to encourage our young children. And I guess my parents were school teachers, and I just felt it was always important to give back to other youth. I started doing that back when I was in school. I worked with the program, and I used to tutor and mentor youth, so I've always had a love for that. I have been working with this Excite Camp probably for at least 10 years. I enjoy working with the young ladies. It's nice to see them grow. The last few years I've been working with team building exercise. We call it the electronic rug. And it encourages the young ladies to work together to try to get a project done.
I did it. I made it proud.
Kickflip 6 stairs takes determination. So will getting into college. I've got what it takes. So do you.
that works your upper body.
I'm Isabel Ngobo, and I'm from South Africa. And I'm here at Tume Elementary School. And so my husband and I created a program called Drum Kingdom and African Dance. And as you see my dance company do it, it's a very powerful dance. It's a lot of rhythms, a lot of chanting, and it's just based on the Zulu warrior. So it's a very fierce, feisty dance. It's exciting.
Hi, my name is Zion. I'm going to teach you a dance called Siki. It's originally called the Zulu warrior dance, but it can help your legs too.
Now, as a choreographer, when I choreograph dancing, I like to incorporate all of South Africa, meaning the animals, meaning the way they're moving, the culture. It's actually a way of life for us in Africa. So when I teach the kids dances, when I say, okay, we're going to do the tiger walk, or we're going to do the lion roar, crab dance, or we're going to do the elephant tusk, it's actually based on the animals in South Africa, and sometimes the style is also based on the way people live.
South African dance that works your hips.
When they're going to see African dance, they will actually understand that it's just not all about foot stomping and shaking. There is actually real meaning behind what they do. Now, Drum Kingdom is a program that we created especially for the young boys. We found that the drum is a very great way of helping them cope with that restlessness. Give them a toy, like you give every boy a toy. He knows how to play with the toy. And slowly but surely, we start actually going into a really good rhythm where they actually really learn the ethnic rhythms of South Africa.
I like drumming because I can hear it loud.
My name is Ariana and I'm in drumming. I like drumming because we have a lot of energy and your hands might sometimes hurt, but it's really fun.
The kids, they love it. But let me tell you, in the beginning, they would sometimes say to you, oh man, my hands are sore. My hands get sore when I play the drum. I'll say, well, you gotta keep playing so your hands can get harder, so your hands can get stronger, so you can play better. You know, everything in the beginning is hard, but once they're into it, you can't get them off that drum. It's then I tell them, okay, right now you're making noise, but the more you practice, you will be making music. So like when you say yebo, that means yes. When you say jigga, that means turn. So they also learning the actual languages of the dance. And Nelson Mandela once said, if you talk to a man in his language, you speak to his heart. And if you talk in your own language, you speak to his mind. But it's a really good program for the kids because the only way that we can live together is to understand each other's culture. And I think to get them while they're still young, they'll be able to respect somebody else's culture and vice versa.